What's up, guys? Here, Kris Gethin, as before, from France. Just been doing a little bit of work here in the cafe, been snowboarding this morning. So I'm trying to hydrate myself as much as possible now with some HydroCharge, because I tell you what, even when you're, when you're up at this sort of altitude, man, it gets dry, and when you're hitting the slopes, snowboarding all day, man, it dries you out. So, of course, got my HydroCharge with me absolutely everywhere. So whilst I'm speaking on the subject of supplementation, I am just popping in here now just to thank you guys so much, because as you know, if you've been following us since the very beginning, Kaged Muscle is still a very, very young company. And just as of yesterday, we have now moved up to number 7 in the world on Bodybuilding.com as the bestseller list. If it came to quality list, I'm sure we'd be much, much higher, because I look at the people in front of us. There's no reason why we can't pass every single one of them. The only reason why we've got to where we are now is through word of mouth, and because of you. Because as you know, we don't advertise in all the magazines, we don't do the expos, we don't take on high profile athletes, we don't do samples, we don't do buy one get one free. We put all of our margin into the product. If you look at, for instance, pre-caged, as I told you before, it costs us between $19 and $21 to make. When you're looking at a top-selling other pre-workouts, you're looking at like $4 to $6 to make, or $2.80 to $6 to make. So, all of our time, effort, experience, and it's a lot of time. As you know, we haven't even released that many products yet. When you compare to others, and we only have one of each flavor, except for pre-caged and casein, where we have 2. We've got a long way to go. We've only just got started. However, due to your craving for quality, we are the fastest growing supplement company in the world. We've basically come out of obscurity. We started off with single form ingredients, such as a single fill ingredients such as glutamine, citrulline, BCAA, and other people within the industry thought I was crazy. They said there's no way that I could launch with single fill ingredients. Number 2, there's no way that I could survive on the margins that I make, because a lot of these companies do work on benefits and profits, and using that as their growth, because that money is spent on, like I said, marketing dollars, advertising dollars, athletes, and filling big pockets. That's not for me. I am, blessed to go on holidays on, places like this in France. That keeps me happy. Driving my car makes me happy. I don't need much, so I just want to thank you so much. Like at the beginning of the year, we were number 10, but now in a very short time, we've leapfrogged to number 7, and that's because of 2 things. Obviously, it's the early part of the year. There's a lot of New Year's resolutions going out, that's for sure. However, if you compare our fat burner, clean burn, compared to any other fat burner out on the market, you just only have to look at the ingredients. Look at the ingredients, look at the label, the dosages, the sources of those ingredients, and you'll see that clean burn doesn't come close. It blows everything out of the water. Blows it out of the water. So because of that, clean burn has really leapfrogged everything and allowed Kaged Muscle to grow. And also the launch of our new crisp apple flavor of Kaged Muscle. So that has allowed us to grow, because people are giving, if you look at our reviews and ratings on the new pre-caged flavor and the old one, but still the new one, people are going nuts for that. It's my favorite. That's what I've got in my other half of here at the moment, because I'm going to go for a workout in a second. And that I believe it's those 2 things that has allowed us to really leapfrog 3 places this year. However, the reason why Caged Muscle has grown so much is because of word of mouth. People are taking it because up until now, people are umming and ahhing about supplements, and they say, do supplements actually do anything? Supplements are useless, supplements are harmful, and to a certain degree, you know, I'm giving out a general comment here. They're completely right. They're spot on, because a lot of the supplements there are underdosed. They're using generic ingredients. They've got a lot of sweeteners, a lot of ACE colors and artificial flavors and all that sort of crap. So this is how we have grown so fast. We've put all of our money into the product. I have the best formulator in the world, bar none. A lot of you know who he is, and a lot of you know what other brands that he's produced before. However, working for other companies, he's always been limited to what he could do. With Caged Muscle, he has got free reign. He can formulate the best ingredients without any finances to spare. He's got everything on the table for him to utilize and produce the best supplements out there, regardless of costs. However, our costs are still very competitive. Why? Because we eat up the margins. But this is what separates us more than anything. We use efficacious dosages of our ingredients. If you look at our ingredients compared to other products out there and look at the amounts that we have of each one of those ingredients, it's completely different. We do not fairy dust our ingredients. Ours are sourced from patented forms as well. They're not generic. We have patented ingredients, which is obviously a lot more expensive. Why? Because they're researched and studied and tested for purity, performance, and for health. Each one of our products are all BSCG certified of banned substances. That's the gold standard of all testing. Ours are Prop 65 certified of any heavy metal contaminants. Aren't many companies doing that? Why? Because it's 600 tests you have to go through. It costs a lot of money, and companies would prefer to pocket that money. Further from that, we have fermented ingredients, we have organic ingredients, we are naturally flavored, naturally colored in our formulations that are flavored. We have a little tiny bit of sucralose, only to disguise the bitter tasting of the organic stevia. You know, it isn't the stevia that you buy from the shop normally. That is a blend. This is organic stevia, which is very, very bitter. So anyway, we put all this time and effort. Yeah, it was a gamble to see if people would be attracted to it, and it's turned out absolutely fantastic, because now there are top athletes in various sports: bodybuilding, fitness, MMA, triathlons, endurance. Every sports sector pretty much are using our supplements. However, they are mostly sponsored by another company, and obviously, I don't care. They can't say anything publicly that they're using our supplements, but for me to know that goes a long way, and it makes me really, really happy. And it isn't the big pockets that make me happy, it's your transformations. You actually, people like cystic fibrosis sufferers actually being able to take our supplements because they've never been able to take or stomach a supplement before. So there's just a lot that goes with it, and I just wanted to come online now and just thank you so much, because I really, really do appreciate it. You are the reason of this growth, and you are the reason why we'll continue to grow. We have just got started here. I just ask you to be very, very patient, because it does take us a long, long time to come out with another product and with another ingredient, a lot longer than other companies, because if they're to use, for instance, a synthetic flavor, it'll take them 2 weeks to come out with that product. We use different ingredients, and we use natural colors and flavors, and it takes us at least 9 months. So when you guys are saying come out with new flavors of Recage, come out with new flavors or new products and stuff like that, it takes a lot of time to formulate those natural flavors to disguise the horrible taste of the efficaciously dosed patented ingredients. And further from that, we do a lot of testing. As you know, I've done over 200 personal tests now before we even hand it over to the control groups to ensure that everything is spot on. I've been testing our testosterone booster since November of 2016, and you know, the same goes for, you know, our isolates, for our multivitamins. You know, you guys keep on coming online and say, when's it out, when's it out, when's it out? And that's why I keep coming back with the same answer, saying, look, just keep an eye out for my socials, because you could be asking that same question for months and months. I will not release a single product until I'm 110% happy. And I tell you what, when I'm 110% happy, my formulator is probably 80% happy. It takes a lot to please him, which is requires patience. But I tell you what, I couldn't be more thankful to have somebody who will not have anything go out that is far, far greater than anything else out there on the market. You know, he won't put his name to it unless it's the absolute best, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. So yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So guys, if you want to continue listening to this chat, I'll answer some questions now. All you've got to do is go over to my Instagram account, Kris Gethin. Head over to my Instagram account and I'll answer some questions for you over there right now in the Insta stories. Okay, so head on over to the Insta stories and I'll see you guys there.